Have you ever noticed how a simple drink can send your blood sugar levels soaring in just a few minutes? A new study has revealed that a so-called natural drink, the kind many diabetics believe to be safe, is actually increasing blood sugar by up to 73% almost instantly. This isn't just a spike, it's a silent risk hiding in plain sight. The problem is that it looks healthy, tastes refreshing, and is sold everywhere. Doctors are now warning that this hidden danger is causing unpredictable glucose surges in people with diabetes and even leading to organ failure over time. And today, I'll show you exactly what this drink is, why it behaves this way inside your body, and how to protect yourself from its dangerous effects. Sometimes the things that look the safest are the very ones causing the most harm. You see a carton in the store, the label says natural or made from plants, and you instantly feel a bit more secure. You bring it home, believing you're doing the right thing for your health, but then your sugar numbers act strangely, and you can't quite explain why. Doesn't that sound familiar? And here is where many people fall without realizing it. Something that appears light and healthy can be hiding a very big problem. Your body feels the effects before your mind even connects the dots. You think you've swapped to something better, but the fatigue, the sudden headaches, or even the muscle weakness still show up, and you start wondering what went wrong. Let me open the door here because the truth is shocking. Most plant-based milks like almond milk, oat milk, or soy milk are filled with added sugar. That's the silent part people don't see. The nut or grain itself isn't the issue. It's the sugar that food companies add to improve taste and shelf life, and that sugar hits your bloodstream faster than you can imagine. Picture this. You pour a glass of almond milk with your cereal in the morning. The taste is smooth, you enjoy it, and you feel good about your choice. But within 30 minutes, your blood sugar spikes sharply. Instead of giving you steady energy, it leaves you tired, unfocused, and even more hungry than before. That's the sugar working against your body, not with it. And it doesn't stop there. High sugar from these drinks inflames your joints. That dull ache in your knees when you walk, the stiffness in your hands when you try to open a jar, they often get worse after sugary drinks like this. If you've noticed pain after something that seemed healthy, write the word truth in the comments so we know you've been through it too. What's worse is how companies hide this problem. Sometimes the carton even says unsweetened, yet the label still shows added sugar. It feels like a trick. And let's be honest, how many times have you skipped reading the tiny print because it's hard to see or rushed at the store? That's exactly what they count on, and that's where so many people slip. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up plant-based milks completely. There are unsweetened versions that taste just fine and keep your sugar steady. Almond milk without sugar, oat milk labeled 0 sugar, or even plain cashew milk can work well. They're smoother, lighter, and much safer for your body. The secret is choosing wisely. Now, let me give you a little hook here. The timing of when you drink it matters too. Drinking sweetened plant milk at night can be especially harmful. Why? Because while you sleep, your body can't burn off that sugar. It keeps circulating, silently working against you. You wake up tired, stiff, and wondering why your morning feels heavier than it should. Think about the mornings when you felt your legs heavy as if carrying extra weight, or those nights when you wake up more than once to use the bathroom, restless and uncomfortable. That may not just be your diabetes alone. It could be the sugar from something you thought was harmless, like a glass of sweetened oat milk before bed. Have you ever had one of those experiences where you thought you were doing the right thing, but later found out it was hurting you? I'd love for you to share that in the comments. Tell us the worst experience you had when something healthy made your diabetes harder to control. Your story might save someone else from the same pain. Here's a simple tip that works. If you like adding milk to coffee, skip the sweetened versions. Instead, try unsweetened almond milk with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Cinnamon adds a warm taste and may support steadier blood sugar. It's an easy swap, and it can keep your mornings calmer without those spikes that leave you drained. But don't think this is just about sugar levels. The hidden sugar in these drinks can also mess with your energy. Have you noticed that afternoon slump, when your eyes feel heavy and you want to nap right after lunch? That could be the crash from sweetened plant milk. It lifts you fast, then drops you hard. It's like riding a roller coaster your body didn't ask for. Another small shift you can try is blending your own at home. Making almond milk with plain almonds, water, and maybe a touch of vanilla gives you control. No sugar added, no hidden risks. It may sound like extra work, but it's simpler than most people think. And the taste, fresh, natural, and without the heaviness that comes with store-bought sugar. And here's the hook that really matters. This is not just about today's sugar spike. Over time, those repeated spikes weaken your body in ways you don't see right away. They stress your heart, strain your kidneys, and put pressure on your eyes. It's the quiet damage that builds day after day, until one morning you wake up feeling worse without knowing why. So don't let the package fool you. Plant-based milks can be part of a healthier life, but only if you pick the right ones. Unsweetened choices protect your sugar, your joints, and your energy. Keep that in mind the next time you're in the grocery aisle. The carton you choose can either be a hidden danger or a step toward feeling better every day. Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes, specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. There's a drink that almost everyone has tried at some point, and it feels refreshing the moment it touches your lips. Cold, bubbly, and sweet. It seems harmless at first glance, but for someone living with diabetes, that first sip can be the start of a hidden problem. It doesn't announce itself loudly, but it works silently inside your body. And here's the part nobody talks about enough. This drink is available on every corner, in gas stations, vending machines, and even at family gatherings. It's pushed as a quick fix for thirst, and commercials make it look like joy in a bottle. But once it enters your system, the story changes completely. It doesn't refresh your health, it drains it. Yes, I'm talking about sodas, the fizzy drinks that so many Americans still keep in their fridge. It doesn't matter if it's cola, lemon lime, or orange flavored, the effect is the same. Packed with sugar, these drinks send your glucose numbers soaring within minutes. What feels like relief in your mouth is really chaos in your bloodstream. Imagine this. You're sitting down for lunch, you open a can of soda, and it goes down smooth with your sandwich. But 30 minutes later, you feel your energy collapse. Your eyes get heavy, your joints ache, and suddenly you're too tired to finish the tasks you planned. That's not just getting older, that's your blood sugar crashing after a steep spike. But here's something even scarier. Each can has far more sugar than your body can handle in one sitting. Some cans have more than 10 teaspoons of sugar. That's like pouring spoon after spoon into your veins. No wonder so many people end up with headaches, blurry vision, or even chest pressure after drinking them. Can you relate to this feeling? If you've ever had that sudden dizzy spell or felt shaky after a soda, share it in the comments. Tell us about the worst time you realized soda was hurting you. By opening up, you're helping others who might still think it's just a simple drink. One word from you could be the reason someone finally says enough to these hidden risks. And don't be fooled by the diet or zero sugar versions. They may skip the sugar, but they bring artificial sweeteners that confuse your body in other ways. Many people notice more hunger, stronger cravings, and even stomach issues after drinking them. It's like trading one problem for another. The damage just takes a different path. What most folks don't realize is that sodas also rob your bones of strength. All that acid combined with sugar weakens your calcium stores. That's why some people start noticing weaker teeth or more fragile bones over time. You might think it's just age, but sodas have a way of speeding up that process. That's a cost far too high for a few minutes of taste. Here's something to hold on to. Every time you skip a soda, you're protecting your joints. The inflammation caused by sugar in sodas is one of the reasons your knees hurt when you get up or your shoulders feel stiff after carrying groceries. It's not just the weather, it's often what you drank hours before. Think of those moments when you've tried to enjoy time with your grandkids, but your body just didn't keep up. That heaviness, that lack of energy, could be traced back to small choices like a soda during lunch. It's not about guilt, it's about awareness. And once you see it, you can change it. And here's a simple switch. If you crave something fizzy, try sparkling water with lemon slices. It gives you the bubbles without the sugar storm. Many people in America are surprised at how quickly they start to enjoy this simple swap. At first, it feels different. But after a week or two, your taste buds adjust and your body thanks you. But let's be honest, the hardest part is breaking the habit. For many, soda isn't just a drink, it's part of daily life. It's the can with dinner, the bottle at work, or the cup at the drive-thru. That's why it feels so tough to let go. But each time you choose water or tea instead, you're breaking that chain one link at a time. And here's where most people slip. They think, just one won't hurt. But one can leads to another, and soon your sugar numbers are out of control again. Guard yourself against that thought. If you've caught yourself saying just one, write the word careful in the comments. That small word can remind you to protect yourself next time. What you may not know is how fast the damage shows up inside your organs. The liver, kidneys, and even the heart all take a hit from soda. The liver turns the sugar into fat. The kidneys work overtime to filter it, and the heart strains from the extra pressure. Over years, that silent damage adds up, leaving people wondering what went wrong. And let's talk about sleep. Drinking soda in the afternoon or evening doesn't just spike your sugar, it keeps your body restless. That caffeine combined with sugar leaves you tossing and turning at night. And the next day, your sugar numbers are worse because your body never got proper rest. It's a cycle that sneaks up on you. But the truth is, stopping soda is not just about avoiding harm, it's about gaining freedom. Imagine waking up without that heavy, sluggish feeling. Picture yourself walking outside with steady energy, not worrying about sudden drops. That's the reward waiting when you say goodbye to these fizzy traps. Doesn't that sound worth it? And here's another hook to remember. Soda is one of the fastest ways to dehydrate your body. It tricks you into thinking you're quenched, but the sugar and chemicals actually pull water from your cells. That's why you might still feel thirsty even after finishing a can. It's a thirst that never truly ends. Now, think of family gatherings, barbecues, or holiday meals. How many times have you seen tables stacked with soda bottles? It's almost a tradition. But traditions can change. You can be the one who brings sparkling water, iced herbal tea, or even fruit-infused water to the table. You'll be surprised how many people enjoy it once they try. And let's not forget the money side. Add up how much is spent on sodas in a month. It's often shocking. Imagine putting that money toward fresh fruit, healthier meals, or even something special for yourself. The health benefits and the savings make it a win-win. Sometimes the best step is also the most practical one. Have you ever noticed how your skin reacts too? Many people find their skin becomes duller, drier, or more irritated when they drink soda regularly. When they stop, the difference is visible within weeks. That glow returning to your face is proof your body is healing from the inside out. And for those moments when cravings hit hard, remind yourself, the first sip may feel nice, but the price that follows is heavy. Write in the comments what craving has been the hardest for you to let go of since finding out about your diabetes. Sharing that can give strength to someone else walking the same path. Let me give you one more hidden detail most people never mention. Soda doesn't just spike sugar today. It makes your body less sensitive to insulin tomorrow. That means every sip makes the next spike worse. It's like stepping on a slippery slope that gets harder to climb each time. That's why stopping now matters more than ever. And don't underestimate the power of habits. If you replace one soda a day with water, within a month you'll feel lighter and steadier. Within 3 months your blood work could look completely different. That's not magic. It's simply your body finally getting the break it deserves. Step by step, the results add up. Picture yourself sitting outside on a summer day with a tall glass of iced water and lemon. No sugar, no hidden dangers, just refreshment that heals instead of harms. Compare that to the crash and pain that follow a soda. Which one truly gives you more joy in the long run? Sometimes the simplest choices bring the biggest peace. And if you think you'll miss the taste, remember this, your taste buds adjust. Within 2 weeks, soda tastes almost too sweet. That's your body's way of telling you the truth. It never needed all that sugar in the first place. Give yourself time and soon, what once tempted you won't even feel the same anymore. Here's the part many seniors tell me. Once they quit soda, they realize how much energy returns. Walking feels easier, climbing stairs doesn't leave them winded, and their minds feel clearer. Isn't that what we all want? To enjoy our days without carrying that heavy weight of fatigue. That gift starts with a simple choice. So guard your health like it's the most precious treasure, because it is. Soda may seem small, but it can take away so much over time. Choosing water, tea, or sugar-free sparkling options isn't boring, it's brave. And every brave choice adds another day of freedom, clarity, and joy to your life. And here's a final reminder, before I close this block. Sodas are not just about sugar, they're about control. They control your cravings, your energy, even your sleep. But once you step away, you take that control back. And nothing feels better than knowing you're the one guiding your health, not a can of bubbles. So next time you're tempted, remember this moment. Picture your health, your family, your future. Ask yourself, is 5 minutes of taste worth hours of pain? You already know the answer. The power is in your hands, and it starts with saying no to that can of soda. Before you go, I need you to hear this. The drink we just talked about is only one of many everyday choices that can raise your blood sugar without you realizing it. And if you think this was surprising, wait until you see what I'm leaving for you next. On the screen right now, there's another video about how to eat better with diabetes. But this isn't just another tip or trick. It's the kind of information that could change the way you look at food completely. Think about it. How many times have you believed something was healthy, only to discover later that it was making your numbers worse? That's exactly why you can't miss what I've prepared for you. This next video reveals foods most people eat every single day, yet they're silently pushing blood sugar higher, leading to pain, fatigue, and even more cravings. And here's the twist. Some of them are foods doctors are now warning about more than ever. If you skip this, you might keep repeating the same mistakes without even knowing it. But if you click it now, you'll finally understand what's really safe and what's secretly dangerous. Don't let this slip away. Your future energy, your comfort, even your freedom to enjoy life, it all starts with the next choice you make. So go ahead and click that video before it disappears from your screen. This is one of those moments that can make the difference. See you there.